But Aaron Jones is a guy who carries his team. Without Aaron Jones, the Packers would have had like 6 wins last year. Aaron Jones is the MVP. And because Rodgers is there, people don't give him any respect. Like, they don't watch the games, so they don't know. They don't watch the film, so they don't know. The only time Aaron Jones doesn't get positive yards is when his offensive line completely blows their assignment and gets schooled and he gets smacked in the backfield. If they would just even hold their guy for a second, he finds the hole and he gets some positive yards almost every time. I mean, I don't know.
This list is making my beer taste bad, so I feel like I want to do a stopping of the screen share at this point, and just
here's
let Ben rant in a little bit.
You asked me to come up with my top 10 running back list, right?
Yeah, I did.
You sent me a text today, and I came up with it, and it took me 1 second to come up with it.
All right, let me hear it. Let's have it. Ben, take it away with your top 10 list. That other top 10 list is now just in memory.
All right, this is the official top 10, Ben's top 10 running backs for 2020 NFL. Are you ready? Number 1, I'm starting number 1 and going backwards. Number 1, Aaron Jones, Green Bay Packers. Nobody is better. He's the best, period. 19 touchdowns, 9.0 yards per catch from a running back. The next guy was 7.2 yards per catch. That's insane. Every time he caught the ball, it was a huge play. Almost a first down every time he caught the ball. Suck that. Over 1,000 yards rushing with 4.6 yards per carry. Even when he was getting crappy carries at the end of the game, when his offensive line couldn't block anybody and they had the lead, and the offensive line stunk and got their butts blown up, and his average went way down after that. Trust me, I know, because of my fantasy team. And was the MVP of a team that went to the NFC Championship game. And was the only freaking Green Bay Packer player to show up in the NFC Championship game, period. All the other guys looked like a bunch of freaking pieces of crap. And if it wasn't, Aaron Jones almost brought us back. Almost brought the Packers back until Rodgers fumbled the ball and then stand there and looked at it like a freaking Cam Newton. Wasn't for that, Packers had a chance of coming back because Jones on that drive was all going crazy and moving the guys down the field. Then they get inside the 30 and Rodgers fumbles and then looks at it. That's number 1, Aaron Jones. Number 1 running back in the NFL, period. Number 2 running back in the NFL, Aaron Jones. That's right. He's so good. He's 1 and he's 2. Number 3 running back in the NFL, Aaron Jones. That's right. He's 1, 2, and 3. Number 4 running back, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Number 5, Aaron Jones. Number 6, Aaron Jones. Number 7, 8, 9, 10, Aaron Jones. 1 through 10. Number 1 running backs in the NFL for 2020, Aaron frickin' Jones. Suck it. Back to you. That was my list. Nick, was that fast enough for you?
Well, it took you more than a second.
No, I said it took me a second to figure it out.
Oh. What'd you do the other half second?
Nothing. I thought about it for a half second. Then the second half, I smiled a lot.
I don't know if you go on a rant like that when you're upside down.
You didn't like it?
Oh, man.
Well, what do you think of that? What do you think of that list, chat? What do you think of that list, Nico and Jace?
All right.
Aaron Jones, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Boom. That's Ben Hafeman's top 10.
Oh, man. Bruce likes it. Bernard also says he's tired of the disrespect of Aaron Jones. And so are we. So here's the guy that was MVP of his own team. Aaron Rodgers, at one point, later in the season, when McCaffrey was getting all the buzz, and Aaron Jones is right there with him, during a post-game interview after a big win, said, I think it's time to start talking about Aaron Jones for MVP. When was the last? I want to know when the last great quarterback made a statement like that, who was a terrible leader like Aaron Rodgers is apparently. who put that out there for his own teammate in his post-game press conference. I don't think Tom Brady ever did that. I don't think any quarterback comes to my mind ever did that. Yet Rodgers is not a good leader, right? Or a good teammate. Whatever.